We all know that Madden's franchise mode is not all that engaging. So, what I like to do is make my own storylines and make it interesting. This year will be a story about myself, my little brother, Kadeem, and one of my best friends, DJ, and how we all somehow end up on one of the worst teams in the NFL at the same damn time. An attempt to not only make our mark, but raise our team up from obscurity in the process. This is the story of the Jacktown Jaguars. The story picks up with me, Carl Fleming. I'm a 24-year-old wide receiver who attended Jackson State University. What would be called a late bloomer. I redshirted my first year, and I redshirted my second year. My third year, I struggled to get playing time due to a series of nagging injuries. So finally, as a redshirt junior, I catch a break. Jason Cribbs, the guy who was starting over me, goes down mid-season, and I get my first real action of my college career. I don't have the greatest, comeback season ever, but I do well. Coach sees that I'm solid, I'm dependable. I know my playbook, and I make some big plays. I go into that offseason, and my confidence is skyrocketing. I work harder than ever because I'm trying to have a breakout season and make one desperate push to achieve my lifelong dream of making it to the NFL. And I have one of the greatest seasons of any wide receiver in SWAC history. Somewhere up there with Mr. Jerry Rice when he went to Mississippi Valley. In a crazy turn of events though, I go undrafted, snubbed. Mel Kiper says I'm a one-hit wonder. I'm raw, unproven, never faced elite competition. I was crushed, man. So I sat there looking at the TV screen in utter disbelief as the draft ends and nobody called my name. Here's the kicker though. Sitting on the same couch, watching the same TV, is my little brother, Kadeem. Now, Kadeem is somewhat of a phenom. He's 6'4", 180 pounds, cannon for an arm with leadership skills and swag that you really just can't teach. He went to Mississippi State and dominated for 2 years. And then this dude had a nerve to enter into the same draft with me. I'm 3 years older, by the way, but because you're eligible after 2 years of college, he decided to go ahead and dip out. I went to school for 5 years. 2 minus 5, that's 3. That makes up the gap. We went into the same draft. Okay. This dude got picked up. He got drafted in the 4th round by the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'm happy as hell for him, you know what I'm saying? We both just wanted me to also get picked. But, that didn't happen. On a lighter note, he is going to play with a friend of mine, DJ Bolton. We played together in college, but he left a year earlier, right? And he got picked up by Jacksonville last year. We'll talk more about him later. But he was one of the few people that believed in me before I had that amazing last season. You know what I'm saying? Me and him rock. We click tight in college always. More about him later. Deem has gotten picked, but he pissed because he feel like I deserve a chance as well. So he cursing and really he more pissed off than me. Next thing you know, the phone ring. Guess who it is? The Jacksonville Jaguars, son. They want to bring me to camp. Oh shit. Me, Deem, and DJ on the same team? It's gonna be crazy. So me and Dean drive up in separate cars because I'm like, let's be real. I'm probably not gonna be here too long, man. Like, I'm just coming in to kind of fill a spot in camp. You coming in to back up Blake Bortles, so you done made the team. You know what I'm saying? So we get there, crash by DJ spot the first night, and since camp starts tomorrow, we get to camp and I get into it with some dude the first damn day. Dude trying to make me carry his pads and he ain't even got no stripes. You know what I'm saying? So Dean wasn't around, but DJ broke it up before it got out of hand. I pretty quickly earned the respect of my teammates, or at least the wide receiver core, and my coaches. You know, they talking good about you, boy, man. They like how physical I am. They like my size. They like the fact that I retain information really quickly, and I'm picking up the playbook faster than most of the other cats that I've come into camp with. Even some of the, I want to say vets, but you know, the 2-3 year guys, because we have a generally young wide receiver core. So as preseason progresses, I climb up the chart, man. And I'm sitting at, like, before you know it, I'm sitting at like 4th on the depth chart going into the last preseason game. Kadeem and Blake Bortles have been at it. Kadeem came in as the undisputed backup and Bortles at the spot, but Bortles plays terribly in the first 2 games. Kadeem plays great, evens the playing field, so now it's a full-fledged open quarterback competition. They talking about it on ESPN, NFL, everybody like, Kadeem Fleming needs to start. Bench Blake Bortles. Coach says, man, we're going to do it like this. We got 2 games left. You're going to start this game. Deem, you're going to start the next game. And, you know, the other one to play, y'all going to play a half, and then we'll switch it over the next game. We're going to grade that. Whoever wins, that's the starter. Okay? So, DJ already has a starting spot. Our middle linebacker actually moved to outside, and DJ's head over heels better than every other linebacker. So as long as he's healthy, he's starting. He's unproven, but he's starting. He's not playing in the preseason, though, because they don't want him to re-injure his knee. You feel me? So we go into the last game where Deem starts. And I'll be real, man, in the 3rd game, Bortles kind of got him. He had a decent game. You know, I think he went 8 for 17. Not great. He threw a touchdown, no picks, though, right? Deem actually threw 2 picks. He threw a touchdown, but he also threw 2 picks. So we're coming into the last game, man. Deem go off. Those 11 passes, completes 10 of them for 287 yards. And you know I got some of that. So I caught 3 passes for 75 yards and a touchdown. I jumped from 4th on the depth chart to number 2. So going into the season, we're looking at Deem as starting quarterback. I'm actually going to be starting at receiver. I'm not the number 1 guy, but who cares? I'm number 2, so I'm still starting. And DJ starting. So 3 young boys from Mississippi starting for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're going to try to make something shake. I'm going to holler at y'all next time. You'll get actual gameplay, and I'll continue to start. Flemlo Raps. 1. All in no matter what the dog said. Make your own bed. When your soul rests, you will be blessed. Having sweet dreams, never feeling no stress. Flemlo Raps.